Hey, what's up, Doc? Oh, hey there, friends. Welcome back to our magical story channel where every adventure is hopping with fun. First, a huge thank you for all your love and support. We've got a special goal. We're trying to reach 500 subscribers by the end of the year, and we'd love your help to get there. Ready for a heartwarming magical adventure with me, Bugs Bunny? Let's hop right into Bugs Bunny and the Magical Carrot quest. Under a sky dusted with twinkling stars, Bugs Bunny lounged in the Warner Brothers forest, savoring a perfectly crunchy carrot. Fireflies blinked like tiny lanterns, and the night hummed with cricket lullabies. Ah, nothing like a good carrot under the stars, Doc, he sighed. Suddenly, whoosh, golden sparkles braided the sky. A glittering parchment spiraled down and bonked him right on the nose. Bugs unrolled it, ears lifting. To the bravest adventurer, the Magical Carrot of Everbright has been stolen. Without it, joy and laughter will fade from the world. Journey through enchanted lands, face mischievous foes, and restore the carrot before the moon is full. The guardian of giggles, Bugs grinned. A magical carrot, huh? Now that's motivation. He tucked the scroll into his pouch. Count me in. With a jaunty hop, he set off along a dew-bright trail. Glowing mushrooms lined the path. Trees giggled softly when the wind tickled their leaves. Soon he ran into familiar faces. Tweety bird fluttering anxiously. I taw a twicky twirl by the bridge. Be careful. Daffy duck declaring, stand aside, I'm the heroic lead. Elmer Fudd tiptoeing through shrubs with comically oversized binoculars, mumbling, "Vee-wee baby, quiet." At the Bridge of Riddles, a grumpy troll blocked the way. Answer this: what hops without legs, sings without a mouth, and dances in the dark? Bugs tapped his chin. Sounds like fireflies to me. The troll groaned. Correct cross. Don't mind if I do, Bugs chirped, skipping across. But deeper in the land, winds swirled into a conjured storm. Courtesy of Thistlewhiskers, a rival sorcerer bunny craving the carrot's power to control laughter. Bugs popped an umbrella and surfed Gus like a tap-dancing sailor. You gotta be quicker than that, Whiskers. He pressed on through caves of echoing giggles, a sherbet river, and jellybean fields that bounced underfoot like trampolines. Each step, each wisecrack, each act of kindness kept him one hop ahead. At the river's hush, a willow with silver-green braids bowed low. Greetings, Laugh-bringer, it murmured. A seed pod popped open, revealing a parchment of twinkling dots connected by faint lines. The giggle map. It brightens where laughter is shared, the willow said, and dims where meanness hides. Follow it, and remember, the villain fears what he can't control. Show him laughter is light to share, Bugs winked. I'll pass the mic, not hog it. The map pointed toward a balloon-crowned hill, past a gloomy forest. The gloomy glade sulked beneath a tattered fog. Bugs opened an emergency jokes tin. Out popped a tiny paper laughter lantern that snickered hee-hee. With gags and gentle bits, a fake door on a boulder, a squeaky flower bouquet, wind-up teeth. He coaxed shy giggles from the lantern until the fog thinned. A shadowy, lonely lump moaned, "No laughing, no fun." "Buddy," Bugs said kindly, "you sound like you need a hug and a joke. What do you call a rabbit with fleas?" "What?" Bugs. The shadow sputtered into laughter and shrank to a forgotten glove puppet with button eyes. Bugs gave a tender puppet show, leaving the lantern with it. Flowers clapped, the glade brightened. The map glowed hotter, arrowing toward the hill. A magpie and a mortarboard proctored a POP quiz. What sound begins a smile with no mouth? A heartbeat. What's lighter than air but lifts a crowd? A shared giggle. What grows when given away, shrinks when kept? Joy, laughter. 3 balloons tied to Bugs and floated him skyward. From the crest, he saw the distant castle of Chuckles. But first, a maze of carnival tents. The Carnival of Kindness, trust. Sign, welcome to the Carnival of Kindness. Step right up. At a trust-fall booth, Tweety and Sylvester took turns catching each other. Sylvester gentle as a cloud, Tweety brave as a spark. Ding! Confetti bracelets formed. 3 golden tickets popped for Tweety, Sylvester, and Bugs. Looks like kindness pays tickets, Bugs said, pocketing his. Inside the next tent, the Laugherator 3000 needed shared laughter to power the lights. No showboating allowed. Daffy strutted into a solo act that the machine sputtered. Team huddle, Bugs said. Rolls, Daffy the MC. Tweety on zingers, Sylvester on clean safe pratfalls, Bugs as good. They rehearsed, listened, shared punchlines. The laborator thrummed to full. Lights burst across the tent like 1,000 smiles. Shared billing isn't the end of culture, Daffy sniffed. It's mildly acceptable. A room of ticking metronomes, colored floor marks labeled Bugs, Daffy, Tweety, Sylvester, a pie on a track, confetti bucket, glitter curtain. They synced breaths, landed cues, splat onto Bugs' plate, confetti on Daffy's punchline, glitter on Tweety's zinger, Sylvester's jaunty bow. Doors swung open to a moonlit path. The castle glowed closer. Last stretch, Bugs told the group, I gotta hop alone. He's obsessed with control. He'll clamp down harder if he sees a crowd. I'll show him laughter's a conversation. The team wished him luck. Bugs ascended the shining stair. Each moonbeam step echoed memories of shared laughs. At the top, Thistlewhiskers snarled, binding the steps into ropes. Bugs slipped the snare with a magician's swap. Platform spun, great audiences stare. Perform without sharing, Thistlewhiskers ordered. Bugs refused to play to heroes. He turned outward toward friends. Viewers, anyone listening, built a rhythm that made space for laughter to join. Colors seeped into the gray crowd. Platforms aligned into a bright path. Storm dwindled. It made someone laugh once. Thistlewhiskers whispered, scared. I tried to bottle it. The trick, Bugs said, is to make space for the next one. He held out a paw. Come on, let's do this together. A rehearsal before the finale. Inside the grand hall, dust on seats, the magical carrot flickering in a crystal. Bugs tossed Thistlewhiskers a carrot-shaped mic. You start. Straight bunny awkward joke, kind tag, better joke, real smile. The crystal hummed. Bugs performed. Thistlewhiskers added magic at the perfect beats. The hall applauded, walls waking with stored giggles. Finale, Bugs asked. Finale, said Thistlewhiskers. They stitched a closing number, fog and lantern, glove puppet and voice. Trust teamwork, timing as invisible choreography. The pretend mic became a shooting star, tapped the crystal, crack, and the magical carrot of Everbright floated free in a warm golden glow. I thought keeping it would make me strong, Thistlewhiskers said. Sharing it makes everyone strong, including you, Bugs answered, placing the carrot on a pedestal so it could shine for all. Outside, Tweety, Sylvester, and Daffy led a joyful parade. The giggle map folded into a paper bird and perched on Bugs' shoulder. The gloomy glade announced Open Mic Thursday. The balloon hill released Ha Ha balloons. The carnival ran trust relays, sports allowed. Rhythm, glitter whooshed whenever kids nailed the beat. The whispering willow gifted silver bells. Ring to remember, light lives in circles, not cages. Bugs tied one to his wrist. Thistlewhiskers tied one to his ear, where it chimed when he tilted his head. Now what? Thistlewhiskers asked. Now, Bugs said, we make folks laugh with them. Back inside the castle of Chuckles, Thistlewhiskers, one last time, tested Bugs. A duel of wit, rhythm, and heart. Bugs answered with classic pranks. Painting a fake door, Thistlewhiskers ran into it, popping out as a royal guard with impeccable mustache, volleying riddles that invited laughs instead of hoarding them. The castle flooded with golden light as Bugs lifted the magical carrot high. Laughter rippled outward. Thistlewhiskers' stormy pride softened into a humble grin. The guardian of giggles shimmered into view. Because of your bravery, cleverness, and kindness, joy is restored. Bugs took a theatrical bow. Aw, shucks. All in a day's hop, they returned the magical carrot to its pedestal. The land brightened. Glade lanterns twinkled. Carnival music danced. Balloon letters spelled thanks. Friends gathered. Tweety chirped. Sylvester smoothed his whiskers. Daffy tried not to look too impressed and failed adorably. Lesson. Laughter grows when we share it. Kindness, teamwork, and timing turn tricky moments into brighter ones. Bugs waved to the audience. Yes, you. And that's our tale, Doc. If you had fun, remember, a clever mind, a kind heart, and a good laugh can light up the whole world. If you enjoyed this magical adventure, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss a new story. And hey, if this video gets 20 likes, we'll hop back with an even sillier, more magical Bugs Bunny sequel. See you next time.